in a little bit. Time now, everyone, for the big story. American Apparel's Dov Charney isn't going down without a fight. The ousted founder of the struggling clothing company has increased his stake to 43% from 27%. American Apparel's board responded, adopting a poison pill to prevent the controversial CEO from returning. Since Charney was ousted 1 month ago, shares of American Apparel, they're up almost more than 30%, I should say, 34.6. Although it should be noted here that the stock is still trading below $1 a share and has a market cap of only $150 million. But with the board and Charney mounting their defenses, who's going to win this one? Joining me right now, Charles Elson, director of the John L. Weinberg Center for Corporate Governance, J.P. Eggers, assistant professor of management and organizations at New York University Stern School of Business, Kristin Bentz, PMG Venture Group Executive Director, and of course our very own Julie Hyman, who managed to get back from the newsroom pretty darn quickly. Thanks, Julie. All right, let's start with you, Mr. Eggers. Does he have a shot here? I mean, can he regain control of his company? By just buying up shares?
Technically, I mean, without the poison pill, if he can find a way to get himself back in controlling share, he can find a way to get back in. Obviously, the fact that this has been one of the most entrenched CEOs in U.S. corporate history, who was actually ousted by his board full of friends, suggests that there's no way that they're going to let that happen without a very serious fight at this point in time.
Well, Charles, what does the poison pill get him here? The board, that is.
Well, what the poison pill gets the board the ability to stop him from increasing his position over his current holdings. In other words, he can't cross 50%. He can't get over the 40-some-odd% he's accumulated to date. So effectively, it stops him in his tracks. The question is, with that kind of holding, can he influence other holders to join his side? It's a great story filled with all kinds of good legal questions, which us professor types love.
Well, Kristin, can he get anyone on his side? I mean, this is a guy who's really, you know, scandal seems to be his middle name here. Why would anybody be willing to, you know, go with him at this point, especially when the stock's doing so well without him?
Well, you know, Dov is kind of the Don Draper of, you know, CEOs and founders. So as long as the money is there, everyone turns a blind eye to his behavior. But he's also the Pied Piper of deviance, and he's very, very charismatic. And he truly believes what he believes in very, very deeply. So he loves drama, and he loves a good fight. And I think if he gets in front of the right people and really makes his pitch, he may have a chance. But at this point, I think he's really pulled enough antics here where people are done. Yeah.
Antics. You know, Julie, it's fascinating. Some of these CEOs, or former CEOs, I should say, founders of these companies, big personalities, and it's like it's good for only so long, right? It gets you there.
As long as the business is going well, right? I mean, you know the situation with Chip Wilson better than anyone at Lululemon, and granted, he stepped back seemingly more or less voluntarily from the business there after making some very public comments to you that backfired on him. You can look at George Zimmer over at Men's Warehouse, where the strategy went well until the business starts to falter a little bit, and then you see the founder seeing some opposition from the board. But again, it is remarkable in this case that yes, the board was very close with him.
Yeah, I mean, these were his friends, right? JP, I mean, he sort of handpicked this board.
Absolutely. This is completely a board of, you know, they're technically outsiders, but they've been insiders and that they've been his close friends for a long time. And this has been the board that he created.
And yet, Charles, they have a fiduciary duty, correct? I mean, this is a publicly traded company. So, you know, how long can you leave a guy like Charney in the seat when there are those kind of problems and you're trading for less than $1?
Well, you've got to respect their decision. It's very difficult, particularly a board that was picked by a founder, to revolt against the founder. And when they do, you have to expect that they had pretty good reasons to do so. And to expect now that they will change course, I think seems rather unlikely. It's an extraordinary move. I've never seen anything quite like this. The interesting thing is the stock is trading low. He had managed the company for a long time, and under his watch, the stock fell. And so he's basically buying back shares in his company at a low through management that apparently some would argue led to the stock's low. It's an amazing story. It's kind of having your cake and eating it too. Quite a tale.
Hey, Kristin, I wanted to ask you about who else could lead this company. I mean, this is something I've been wondering about ever since this story began, because Charney's identity is so tied up with what American Apparel is. And recently, that hasn't worked as well. But nonetheless, I mean, who else could represent American Apparel and be sort of the image of it in a way that he has been?
You know, I think think he's done the best to create that image, and I think that image can actually go on without him. I think, and I actually said this a long time ago, they just need a grown-up at the table. They need someone that's a strong, charismatic CEO that understands, the passion of the company and what they stand for, that kind of blue state hipster, sex prep kind of thing. But we need someone that can actually run a business and not molest employees.
Well,
So,
yeah.
how hard is that?
You're not asking for much there, but apparently it's hard for this guy to deliver. The clothes themselves, I mean, the business itself, does that need a lot of work as well, Kristin? I mean, it was successful for some time, but just, how many different colored T-shirts or tights can you make? Don't you need to advance it beyond that?
Well, it's interesting. What gave American Apparel its edge? It came in at a time when that teenager was done with Abercrombie & Fitch, right? That was played out. And they cared more about establishing their own look on a budget and making their own custom look. Okay, so now, he's done that and basically conquered that global hipster kind of look. I really don't think that the apparel actually differentiated itself. You can't really spot an American Apparel, baby tee or a tank in yoga class. It's just a ribbed tee or a tank. So I don't think that's the problem. I think it's actually managing the business, maintaining it, taking that cachet that they used, using sex that sells, but actually putting it in a different context.
At the same time, they've kind of run out of growth opportunities for this, as an organization, right? I mean, there's only so many of those types of shirts that you can sell, or clothing as you can sell. And given the fact that it's kind of undifferentiated, and the fact that any benefits they've had to profits recently have all been by cutting costs, they've got to find a way to grow top line, which may mean beyond just marketing. It may mean actually new products.
Final question: what happens next? Charles, I'll throw that to you. Where do we take this from here?
Anybody's guess. I mean, he's got a tough battle. On the other hand, he's got a big chunk of the company's stock. Nonetheless, the mere fact that he has less than a majority means that the others could take a very different position and not support him. Again, he was ousted. There were management issues of the company, and he has to make a case that he can, in fact, change his stripes. That's a very tough case to make. Well, again, given the fact that this board revolted.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to leave it there. We'll watch and wait and see. Thank you so much, Charles. JP, Kristin, Julie's going to be back with me in just a bit. Coming up, everyone.